Folks, I'm TreniuS Henderson. You're tuned into the famous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. So I got 5 shocking signs that God wants you to quit your job immediately. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 of the most common signs that the universe will do in your life to try to get you or to convince you that you need to quit your job immediately, okay? So once again, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. This is live on Thursdays. I know I normally do it on Fridays, but I haven't did it in a while. So just sometimes expect unexpected live content from time to time. So folks, we all know that the universe talks in mysterious ways, like like secret languages, numbers. Sometimes you'll find yourself in situations that you didn't think you were going to get in. Circumstances will line up a certain way you never thought would happen. The universe works without words. Okay, it doesn't talk like me and you talk. So you kind of got to read the environment and the situation around you to understand what God is saying. Okay, now I understand that not everybody's like unhappy with their job. I do understand that. But this message is only for people who feel as though you might be getting a little hint that you have to do something different with your life this year. Okay. For those of you who don't know, yes, I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed now for about 10 months. Once upon a time, I used to work too, just like everybody else. I still work. Being self-employed doesn't mean you're not working. I still work. I actually work longer than people that actually work. You know what I mean? But it's just on my time. It's just that I'm able to do something that makes me happier than actually doing something that really made me upset and it was unfulfilling at the time. That's the difference I'm talking about. So if you working at a job right now and you're unhappy with that job, then you are who I'm talking about. But if you're working, you love your career, you have a great life, you have a husband, you have a wife, that's cool. To each his own. Okay. As a matter of fact, being self-employed, the way you can tell that you're doing good as a person that's self-employed is if you still have the same amount of cash and finances as you would at a job. Like I can still do the same things now that I did when I worked at my job. You know what I mean? I can still go out to the store and buy whatever I want. I can still go out and have a good time like I did yesterday when I went to the concert. I can still throw Mom Duke some cash if she needed. I can still get that guy who just, came up to me yesterday. Hey, man, you got $2? Yeah, man, I got $2. I can still pay my cell phone bills. You know what I'm saying? So I also do plan to move to Las Vegas, too. I can still move and relocate and stuff like that. And so in this video, folks, I'm just simply going to give you 5 shocking signs that God wants you to quit your job immediately. Now, some of you are gonna be talking and stuff. I'm gonna try to talk to y'all if I see some of your comments. This is a super chat, so if you want me to see that comment, just make sure you do a super chat and I'll read it automatically. Okay. So the first sign, see, that's a super chat right there. Shouts out to Kevin. I know him. He's a REM team member, folks. If you're not on REM team, you better sign up and get on REM team. Shouts out to Kevin. Anyway, so the people at your job will annoy the hell out of you. If you're working every single day and you're just, people around you bother you, they get on your nerves, they make you upset. You're kind of like talking behind their back when you go home, like such and such ain't right. I don't like to be around him, man. He get on my nerves, man. Oh my God, my boss, I can't stand him. If people at your job are beginning to annoy you to the point that when you get there, you feel so much tension, you feel so much negative energy, then this is definitely a sign that you don't supposed to be there. This is a sign that you're supposed to be somewhere else doing something else. The people there are not on your frequency. Okay. If people are annoying you at your job, they're not on your vibration. That means you're out of alignment. If you go into an environment where you feel like it's all negative energy, then this is definitely a sign that the universe has put this energy around you. You're like in the middle of the hurricane, has put all of this energy around you to try to stir you up, to try to get you to move out. Just like a toxic relationship. If it gets too bad where y'all start verbally, physically abusing each other, it's time to move out before somebody go to jail or somebody get hurt. Okay, so that's the first sign First shocking sign that God wants you to quit your job if you just cannot, no matter how hard you try, you cannot get along with the people at your job. Okay? The second shocking sign that God wants you to quit your job immediately is when you see other people around you starting to live their passion career. You know, if you have friends around you, family members, your best friend, you know, if you have people that are next to you who you see are becoming self-employed, who you see are like quitting their jobs and going out and doing the things that you want to do. You know, if you see people around you and it make you wonder, like, I wonder where they work. I wonder how they do what they do and make this money, but I don't never see them at work. If you starting to see this is a sign that God is showing you this is what you need to be too. Folks, when you start seeing people getting blessed and you start seeing people living their fulfillment paths that are all around you, this is a sign that you're supposed to be in that circle too. Okay? There's no way that the universe will let such things happen around you if it wasn't going to be a part of you as well. That's why they say the 5 people that you hang around the most, you'll end up being alike. Okay? So if you are around people who are starting to like live their true purpose in 2019, folks, this is a sign that you are supposed to be living your true purpose this year in 2019 as well. Okay? Another shocking sign that you are meant to quit your job is if you feel like you are worth more than the job that you work at. How many of you feel like that? By a show of hands, how many of you out there feel like that? Like you feel like, I don't supposed to be here. I know it's something else for me to do, but I know I don't supposed to be here, you know? And by the way, folks, somebody asked, what is RIM Team? RIM Team is my coaching services that I give to people that I serve, all my clients. I just spoke to one of my clients today who's on the RIM. Well, he's not on the RIM Team. He did a one-time session. You can get one-time sessions too, but I prefer RIM Team. It's a lot more cheaper. I get to talk to you every month. Okay, it's on my website. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the comment section at the very bottom of this video. But anyway, I was talking to one of my clients yesterday who stays up in New York. And he was in a situation. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was in a situation where one of his coworkers got him in trouble, okay, for something that he did not do, okay? This guy, my client, was a janitor. He was a janitor. So he used to be a janitor for a school, and he used to work third shift at nights and mop the floors and do all this stuff, you know, that you never see janitors do because he's there at night. Another one of his coworkers got him in trouble, and he was explaining to me his situation. And he was telling me, man, I don't know, but I always feel like I was more than a janitor, man. I always feel like I was better than, you know, mopping floors in school. Not that that's a bad job or anything, but he was like, I'm smart, TreniuS. I'm intelligent, TreniuS. Like, I mean, he is intelligent because we was having a full-blown conversation, man. And we was able to like bounce back. We had so much chemistry, man. He knew the law of attraction like the back of my hand, like better than me almost. And I'm just like, yeah, man, I really feel like the same way. But you see how the universe kind of makes things happen to try to get you to move in a different direction? So I had to tell him as a coach, I said, the universe was trying to get you to see something. You don't supposed to be here. Even if it takes one of your coworkers getting you in trouble for something you did not do, and your boss agreeing with your coworker is a definite sign that God wants you to quit your job immediately. You know what I mean? And so that was the answer to his whole session. You know what I mean? And so shouts out to you. Shouts out to you, my brother up there in New York City. Another shocking sign that God wants you to quit your job immediately is if you come home and you don't have any energy left to do anything that you want to do. Okay? That's another sign. If you come home, you feel depressed. You feel drained. You feel strained. You feel like you have nothing left to give, even when it comes down to the kids. Sometimes you don't even want to hang out with the kids. You don't want to play PlayStation. No, Tommy, we can't play PlayStation today. No, I'm not cooking. No, go out and buy some food. You know, you're telling the husband, go out and buy some food. Husband's out there, you come home, you be like, no, honey, I don't want to kiss. I don't want to hug. No, I don't want to go straight in the room, change clothes, and put on your favorite show. No, 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 no. That means that God wants you to quit your job. That's all I'm saying. Now, so if you come home and you don't got no energy, man, and you just be frustrated at everybody, man, you be so drained that you take all that negative animosity out on people, and they be telling you, you remember, man, you was acting funny yesterday, man, when you came home from work, man. Why you had to treat me like that? You be like, huh? What you talking about? Every time when you come home from work, man, you always got an attitude, man, like we did something to you. It wasn't us. It ain't like we did it. Co-workers did it. So if that's you, folks, then that's definitely a sign that you need to quit your job. You know what I mean? And a couple of these signs were the things that I experienced too on my journey and how I got to the point of quitting my job. I used to go and work all the time. You know, thank you, Kevin, for the super chat. Rim team member Kevin, thank you so much. I used to go to work all the time, and I used to always say to myself, I ain't gonna be here long. I wasn't talking down on nobody. I was cool with all of my coworkers. That's the thing you got to keep in mind, folks. You got to keep in mind, you got to be cool with the people around you. You got to love the job that you at. Don't hate it. Don't despise it, because that's just going to block your blessing. That's going to block the next thing for you to manifest, like your business. Like, it ain't going to manifest right if you go have an attitude at work, because guess what? That's going to create distortion at the work job, because then boss is going to feel the energy, and boss is going to be like, so they think they getting up out of here. Okay. You know, okay, I'm going to stir up that energy a little bit. I'm going to write them up next time they come in late, when I've been letting them off. You know, I've been letting them off, but I'm going to write them up. I'm going to stir them up, because I know he got a plan for himself. And I'm not going to have that. He needs to stay in the rat race. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, folks, so yeah, man, if you feel like you don't have any more energy, you don't have anything to give, you don't even have an hour to yourself to do the thing that you truly love to do, then this is a sign, folks, that you need to quit your job immediately. God is trying to show you something. Okay? All right. So another sign, shocking sign that you need to quit your job and that God is trying to tell you to quit your job is, let me see. What is it? It's something. Let's say, if you got a business or something, right? If you have a business or something and you feel like, I need to dive in my business. I need to start doing my business, and focusing on my business. Speaking of that, I'm going to let you know something at the end of this video called the secret course. It's no longer going to be a secret. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what that was all about for those of you who have been subscribed. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the famous Living Room Network before this video is over with, okay? Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the bottom left-hand side of this video. By the way, purchase some merchandise too. Everybody that subscribed to this channel, purchase you some merchandise at the merchandise bar, and I'll post it to my website. But anyway, so if you have a business on the side, maybe you haven't, capitalized on a business like the way you wanted to, maybe you feel this like inner urge, like maybe your spirit is like, do this. Don't do the job that you're working at. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Then, folks, that's a sign that the universe is trying to get you to quit your job. If you have some secondary thing on the side that if you put all of your energy into it, you will be successful at it. Okay, this is a sign that the universe is telling you to quit your job immediately. Okay, that's how I was feeling, when I was working, man. I remember when I was working, man, I was doing YouTube at the same time, but I wasn't uploading daily like I am now. But I always was working, and I always would think about YouTube while I'm working. And I would just think, like, I wonder what it would be like if I quit my job immediately and just started making videos daily. Like, I used to contemplate myself, like, would I make the money? I was in an apartment. I was like, dang, would I be able to make that $800 rent again? Like, I wonder if, I can't figure it out. I wonder if will I be able to eat? I mean, and that's the thing, folks. Listen, let's be realistic at the same time. Don't quit your job if you know you're going to be on an empty stomach. Let's be realistic. Don't quit your job if you ain't really making no money in that secondary business. If you don't have no second form of income, just a little bit of second form of income, folks, don't quit your job if you got kids. Don't do that. Just because you're gifted, you're talented, that don't mean you can quit your job. You have to have something over here, okay? You have to have something over here that will be able to sustain it if you decided to jump over here, okay? Because here's the thing, and this goes into the secret course. Here's the thing, folks. You got the regular job, right? Now you got the thing right here that you want to do. If this thing that you want to do, if you feel that you doubt that you will be able to make it here by any degree, you're not going to make it, okay? You're not going to make it. If you have any form of doubt that you will not be able to make it over here like I was, you're not going to make it, okay? You can't doubt. You can't contemplate. You got to be one or the other. You got to be either black or gray. You got to be able to focus or you got to be unfocused, okay? This is the difference. This is how you move from doing a job that you don't want to do to a thing that you want to do. It's a transitional phase. And so, like I said, that's what I was doing on my journey when I was working. I kept contemplating myself, but it built it up like rising action, rising action, rising action, rising action. And then it got to a climax. It got to a climax to where I just did it. I just jumped into it and I didn't look back. I burned all the ships. So it was like, okay, I cannot go back. It's either I do this or I die. That's how I treated it. It's like, for me, it was like, if I put my all in YouTube or I'm done. I'm done. You know, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm not going back to stand in my car or nothing. It's either I'm doing this to the best of my ability or I'm done. And then when I did it, and I did it to the best of my ability, it was a smooth transition uphill because I was giving it my 100% focus and attention. Okay? So that's how you make the jump. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that at the end of the video. Okay, so those are the five shocking signs that God is trying to get you to quit your job immediately. Okay, so if anybody has any questions to ask, go ahead and ask them right now while I'm live. But if you want to stay tuned, I have something very special I want to announce to you. Is there anybody out there that have any questions you want to ask? What's up? What's up, Nick the Trick Great? What's up? Janice, I'm definitely going to be blessed and I'm going to stay safe. Thank you so much. She says, thank you, everyone. What would you say to someone who's still in school? Oh, that's a good question. Well, stay in school. Don't quit school if you know you're doing pretty good. Don't quit school. Don't quit school like I did. See, the reason why I quit college is because I was actually doing the job that I was going to college for. And look, I still messed up with that. Okay? So don't quit school. Stay in school, man. Facts. What's up? What's up, bro? What 444 mean? When you say it everywhere, 444 means security and protection. Okay? What's up, Casper? How you doing? I need to manifest $10,000 for a gaming computer. Oh, you need a gaming computer. You want 10 G's. Okay. Sounds good. Anyway, folks, so what I wanted to tell you, when you feel like giving up, it can be hard. Hello, handsome. Thank you so much. I try. You really want to do makeup line for real? Okay, listen, folks. Okay, so remember when I was when I made that important message and I was telling y'all about the secret course, and some of you all signed up. I talked to a numerous amount of you, and you signed up, and we did the secret course. Okay, I'm gonna reveal to those who didn't sign up what the secret course was all about. The secret course was transitioning into your dream job. Okay. Once again, the secret course that I was offering, I was helping clients transition from the job that they don't like into the job that they really want to do. Okay. So now this is what I'm going to do for you now that I've revealed that secret. Okay. What I'm going to do for you is, for those of you out there who I've never spoken to, for those of you who I've spoken to, do not waste my time and be blowing up my line. Okay. We already done had that conversation one time before. Okay. All right. I do not want you to contact me again about the secret course when we already done talked about the secret course one-on-one already. This is for people who have not contacted me. If you have not contacted me and you want me to help you transition from doing the job that you don't want to do into doing something more fulfilling, something that you really, truly are passionate about, get in contact with me. Send me an email. Okay. Send me an email and just say, secret course. Okay. Say secret course in the subject bar. Send me an email, which is going to be in the comment section at the very bottom of this video at the top. Send me an email and just write in there again, secret course. Okay? This is going to only be a one-time session. It's not really going to be a course like I did for the first group. This is going to be a one-time session. Okay? One-time session only. Okay? And so I'm going to give you the gems. I'm going to give you the tips and the tricks and everything you know, the tricks of the trade of how to get from that job that you dislike into something that you're more passionate about. And you can still make the same revenue doing the thing that you're passionate about as working at your everyday job. That's what I'm going to tell you. So go ahead and beat somebody to the punch right now. I've got my phone right here. Y'all, if you know my email, go ahead and beat people to the punch right now. I see it. Okay. All right. Already. Okay. I got one. That quick. I got one. Okay. I'm waiting on the number 2. Okay. TreniuSHenderson@gmail.com. TreniuSHenderson@gmail.com. Just send me an email. Subject, caption it. Secret course. One-time session. I will respond back to everybody who sends me the email. Okay? All right? You can't write it on here. That don't count. Email only. But anyway, with that being said, folks, once again, since I'm getting so many people in and out this YouTube course program, I know I got a young lady in it today. She just starting today. I just sent her the course right before I started recording this live video. I finished up a guy yesterday out there in Oklahoma. Finished him up. Shouts out to you. I think I can say your name. Shouts out to Dexter. And I'm continuously giving people not the secret course, but YouTube courses for anybody that want to start being a YouTuber here on this platform. If you can talk in front of a camera like I do and you like to make money, okay, you need to get in contact with me, get that YouTube course, folks. I still got some room left. I still got time on my hands for that. But anyway, this is the 5 shocking signs that God wants you to quit your job immediately. If any of these signs resonated with you, folks, give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up if this sign resonated with you. Thank you so much, Joe Inspire Network, for your super chat. Okay, see, this is YouTube stuff, folks. Super chatting and all that, man. A lot of revenue on YouTube. So get your YouTube course after this video. Send me an email. Let me know what you want to do. It's up to you. In the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in, folks. I'm TreniuS Henderson of the famous Living Room Network. Divine power is always working for us because we're doing right. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe up here by clicking my face icon. Yeah, that's me right there. Click that face icon. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video every single day. In the meantime, folks, while you're still here, make sure you check out one of these videos right here. I really like this video. This is so cool. It was actually a funny one too. Or check out this video right here. All right, in the meantime, don't quit your job if you're going to be on an empty stomach. Peace.